What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on New World PvP. This is just some clips I have of me leveling up through the PvP experience. It's going to be 1v1s, 1vXs. I think the best I've done is a 1v4. I will show my build and setup real quick. So my main two weapons are typically Great Axe, Hatchet. These are my talent points right here. I run I run Rending Throw for the 15% additional damage and the longer debuff, along with the Rend. I'll go over my build in a future video. This is just so you can briefly see what talents I'm running. I'm running Reap, Charge, and Gravity Well. Typical meta Great Axe build. I'm not quite sure that this might be the meta Hatchet build. I know these two abilities, Feral Rush and Berserk, are typically always taken, and then everyone else has been taken a different ability. Infected Throw, Social Distancing, even in some. I can't believe they named an ability Social Distancing. That is hilarious. Raging Torrent, but my personal favorite is Rending Throw because it lets me have that 10%, 10-second, 10% rend damage absorption and exploitation for another 10 seconds. So great. Whereas the other debuffs are much shorter. But yeah. This game's World PvP, very fun. You can punch up, you can kill 60s, you can kill higher levels if you're a lower level. I have clips of me, not all of them are going to be up, but in my 30s and 40s, killing 50s and 60s. And then right now I'm 51, but I think most of my clips are like high 40s versus 50 and 60s. I have a few of me hitting a few lower level players, but again, you know, there is a little bit of PvP scaling, so take it for what you will. I believe this game is pretty balanced in terms of 1v1. A lot of people have different opinions, but that's just mine. Alright guys, if you enjoy, feel free to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace. Alright, so I decided to do some commentary. This fight is against a slightly higher level, actually I think he's 59, I can barely see his level, Great Axe Hatchet user. Now, what you want to do typically against other mirror matches like this is you want to kite away on their Berserk, use your dodge to try and evade their Reap, which is their pull. If you're a WoW player, it's basically Death Grip. And if they're low HP, you can swap to your Great Axe, which is what I did, and every auto attack will heal you as long as you're running those talents. You get the double dip and the crit. This fight is against a mace and sword user, so they have a lot of CC in this game. Both weapons have, depending on what you're running, multiple staggers and multiple stuns. This guy actually, he snuck up on me, which is good on him. He's heavy armor, so he can't really get away. I'm using my Great Axe to try and break his stamina, because when he blocks, I actually get I believe it's a 15% damage buff. I'm running that talent. So if I don't have Berserker active with my Hatchet, I'm going to go in there and try and blast him. Now that I do have Berserk active, I'm going to pop it, be able to evade his staggers without dodging. As it falls, I'm going to swap back, I believe, to my sword, or my axe, and then hit him with a Reap, which both hits land, which double heals me. I'm running the Reap heal talent as well. And since he's low HP and blocking, I bring out the Great Axe to try and get that guaranteed crits and just finish him off with my Hatchet Leap. I can't quite remember what this next fight is. Ooh, we dropped the blue. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so this next fight is a 1v2 against, I believe, a Fire Staff Ice Gauntlet user and a Hatchet user. I'm pretty sure I see a Hatchet. Yep, Hatchet Great Axe. I just do massive damage because he gives me his back, and that's guaranteed crit hits. You never want to really turn your back against a melee user when you're running away. You want to make sure you're kind of, you either have the stamina to dodge away, or you kind of look towards them and get ready. This guy just barely whiffs his ice thing, and if you're a WoW player, that thing he put on the ground right there is basically deep freeze if I sit in it, so yeah, no thank you. I'm just throwing my Hatchet at this guy, trying to wait out his ice block. If I stand too close, depending on the talents he runs, he might be able to hit me with a stagger, but he doesn't. He gives me his back again, and I just double crit him with my Feral Rush. Yeah, very easy clip when people give you their backs for free. Let's see, what is the next fight here? The next fight is against a level 60. This guy is a great axe user. I get the jump on him. I'm level 49 at this point, and I sidestep his reap, but he still hits me with his berserk. Now, what I have the advantage of here is I dupe him into thinking that he's going to be able to kill me, and I use the passive from my hatchet to stay alive. So when it's a 75-second cooldown. When you reach low HP, your hatchet will keep you alive for 3 seconds without dying. And I guess he just didn't know that, and I took him out. So this clip right here, I'm against a bow rapier user, and I'm closing the distance with my great axe, and he pops on me and starts running away. So I'm going to berserk out of that for a heal. Then I'm going to bring up my axe just to get the bloodlust passive so I can zigzag toward him because he's still within 15 yards. I missed my feral rush. It doesn't have great tracking in this game, and I pop a potion because I was getting a little low. He riposts me into a heavy attack and then runs away again. So he's doing a really good job of trying to reset. He lands a evade shot, I believe, and somehow I missed that reap. I have my great axe out just to make sure I have my bloodlust running. And unluckily, he dodges to the left and gets away from my gravity well. Again, once again, miss with the feral rush, but hit with the hatchet throw. And then he comes in really close, which lets me get off a bunch of light attacks with a rend on him, and I take him out with the charge great axe. This next clip is against a, let's see here. I believe this is a life staff hatchet user. Yep. So life staff are very, very difficult to kill in World PvP 1-on-1. They just have insane healing. And this guy is just whipping out his hatchet, healing up with his life staff, and just beating me down. So I have to play very conservatively to try and maintain my HP. Right now, I'm just trying to close the distance with my great axe as he's escaping and resetting with his stamina. He still has his stamina bar up. My plan at the moment is to kite away, pop my berserker, heal a little bit. I'm going to pop a potion as well. I got my berserk up, so I'm healing. And then I feral rush into him and start spamming my light attacks. Now, if he stands on top of me, that's really good because I'm running the fortify hit. So if I get 3 light attacks in, I get fortify, which is damage reduction. And I pull out my my reap to try and combo him and heal myself up with the reap again. So he's hovering around low HP, so I'm not positive which weapon I want to use at the moment to kill him because he just keeps dodging and running and then resetting like this. He's full HP again. So I'm basically, the rule of thumb is use berserk, bring out the hatchet, PvE into him. When berserk fades, kind of swap out to the great axe. And I just noticed in this clip my hatchet is actually almost broken. I'm going to reap him towards me. I'm going to gravity well, and I'm going to double auto attack, and he did not escape the gravity well, which let me take him out in that combo right there. So yeah, life staff users are pretty strong. So this clip is against a rapier bow user, and he riposts and then dodges away, but I charge during his evade shot, which means his evade shot doesn't stagger me, which is kind of nice. I'm trying to close the distance. I get a reap off, a little bit of a heal, going in with the grav well, and then when I hit him with the gravity well, I swap to my hatchet. It looks like he's trying to set up a riposte here, but he misses, I think, or I dodged it. I'm chasing him up the hill with berserk active, and unfortunately feral rush tracking not very great, but I'm going to be able to reap him into me, sidestep into a double auto attack, and he goes down. And by auto attack, I mean light attack. That is just the wow me speaking at the moment. So this is against, is this a rapier? Yep, this is another rapier bow user, possibly the one I fought before. I have just so many compiled clips of World PvP. So he's blasting me right here. He hits me with a riposte into a heavy attack, evade. So he does a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and pop a potion and berserk to try and heal up. I do walk into the poison cloud, so I have a dot on me now. I'm going to track him down with the great axe. Just chop, 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 keep going. He dodges my reap, so I missed the heal on the reap. But he misses his evade shot, and I hit my gravity well, which lets me go in with a feral rush. Really good riposte on his part on the feral rush, so stuns me. Right now I have berserk, and I'm holding my hatchet out just in case he kills me, but I do get the attacks and bring him down. Alright, so this is against a fire staff ice gauntlet user, I believe, and oh my gosh, he just chunks me like almost instantly. Within like 2 abilities, I'm sitting around 30% HP. So he I'm not sure why he ice blocked that early. I don't think he needed to ice block. I think he should have probably used his blizzard first, because this lets me get on top of him. And just, if he can't get away, I just destroy him. But yeah, mages do insane damage in this game. Absolutely insane damage. It's very scary to fight them. Alright, so this next clip here, I believe, is against... Oh, yep, this is the ending clip, guys. This is against a musket user, a musket spear user. We're going to go ahead and take the musket spear user out right here. This is a 1v3, I think, a 1v3 or 1v4. I do a grab well on both these guys into a reef to try and heal, but they just keep pounding me. I'm going to go ahead and swap to my hatchet to sidestep away, pop a potion, hopefully get some HP recovered. I'm trying to make my way back to finish this guy off, but I'm going to go ahead and berserk to heal. So I noticed their healer is going to go try and res his buddy, so I'm going to try and take out the tank real quick. And me just PvEing into this tank allows me to have a little bit of damage reduction. So I kill the tank, I take his body out. I notice the musket guy is up. I'm going to go ahead and run over to him as fast as I can. Take him out right here with a double barrel rush hit, and then I go down to the healer. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed these clips in the commentary, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all next video. Peace.